Today I'm going to be talking to you about fad diets and why they get me so angry. But before I get to the point, I'd like to show you an amazing, beautiful building that I walk past often. Isn't that just a stunning building? I will see if I can find you a picture of an aerial shot of it and stick it in here as well. But look how beautiful that is. Tedworth House. And do you know this was supposed to be called Tidworth House? But someone wrote it down wrong. Beautiful, isn't it? Now you might be wondering why I'm showing you a building like that. Well, it's all about how beautiful that is and how long it took to build and how long it's lasted. And there you can see it from another direction. Beautiful. So what do I mean then by how long it's lasted and how long it took to build? Well, it's all about building foundations. As I say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it's just laughed off, isn't it? But if you really think about it, if you were to start building the foundations of that amazing Tedworth House there, and then got fed up, lost your motivation, changed track, and went to go build something else, then lost motivation, and then tried something else. Do you think when that was getting constructed, if they kept changing course, do you think that would be built? Probably not. Do you think it had lasted as long as it has? Probably not. Not if it was half-heartedly done and people lost motivation and didn't feel proud of every step they were building. Because I guess every bit that you've built, you'd feel good about what you've achieved. And if you look at that when it comes to weight loss, for example, it actually is a good metaphor. I found a picture the other day of what that used to look like. So I'll stick that in here. Now I want to talk about visualisation. They drew plans up for that, obviously. Didn't just go about it and just see how it turned out. They had a vision to draw it in the first place, to know where they were going. They had a plan. It just seems like with weight loss, and I've been guilty of this in the past as well, so this isn't me preaching, this is about letting you know how I feel, my opinion, and this is only my opinion. See if it resonates with you, and maybe this video may help you a little bit if you've been struggling, going through life, trying all different fad diets, even trying what they say, burn more calories, do more exercise, don't eat as much. If you've been following all that and you still ain't losing weight, maybe I'll give you some hints and tips. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about visualisation, but do bear with me because I am walking up a hill at the moment. I'll just show you. It might not look like a hill on camera, but it's definitely a hill because I am out for my 3-mile walk, which I think might actually have been 4 miles by the time I finish. If you've been following my videos, you know that I'm doing the Land's End to John O'Groats 874 virtual miles. I'm on about 30 miles now, and that's been since the 1st of January. We're on the 16th of January now. So I'm getting through them. I'll have to increase them a bit as it goes through the year, as I get fitter, but one step at a time. Nice leisurely walk with a couple of hills, not too bad. Yeah, loving it. And it's good mindfulness as well. I haven't got any headphones with me or anything like that, so I'm just taking everything in. I've walked to here, which is about a mile away, and I'm walking back as well. Quick sit down at the top of the hill so I'm not heavy breathing into the vlog. I'm a really big believer of visualisation and the law of attraction. However, I will go more into depth on that in another video in the future, so stay tuned if you're interested in the law of attraction. But one of the big things is visualisation. As I said, they had to have visualised that building. And if you're going on, trying all these fad diets, but you have no idea where you're going, you can't really visualise where you're going. You just know you want to get somewhere, but you've no idea what you want to look like or feel like or any of that when you get there. One of the things I teach in my coaching is the mirror. how to visualize yourself in the mirror, and how to see and feel like you want to look like and how you want to feel. Close your eyes and just really think about that, because your brain believes it what you tell it. And if you keep telling yourself you're fat, your brain's going to believe you're fat. Even if you're overweight, you can just tell yourself, I'm overweight, but I'm working on it, and really I'm skinny. I'll be there soon. You can do goal setting on it if you want, but you need to know where you're going. You really need to know and visualise where you're heading. Now, fad diets to me means all these ideas of a quick way to lose weight, giving you false hopes, false promises, even spending a lot of money. Most of the time you do spend money on these diets. People capitalise on that. Energy balance is what it's all about. Burning off more than you're taking, being in a deficit, a calorie deficit. Obviously there's other things at play. There's health issues, ladies of a certain age, hormonal differences. So there is other things to think about. Stress, cortisol. But the general idea is that you balance your energy, burn off more calories than you take in. And to maintain it, you balance it the same. And to put weight on, you eat more than you burn off. And let's talk about these weight loss injections. This is what makes me a little bit angry. People are capitalising on people's emotions to make money. And that's really upsetting. They're teaching people to shortcut a microwave society. But that's not what it's all about. If used properly through an NHS doctor, they'll prescribe it to you alongside a healthy diet and also an exercise plan, some kind of exercise plan to your ability. Now, I know someone that was on one of these weight loss injections with the NHS for his diabetes, and he said he was forced to eat. Made him feel sick, but he still did it, and he lost a hell of a lot of weight. But it didn't happen as quick as it does with some of these people that are doing it right now and buying it privately. Some people actually look ill from it. And he was doing an exercise regime as well. So I just believe they're a good thing if used correctly alongside your doctor and medically monitored. We don't know fully what side effects they'll have down the line. And if you are somebody watching this and you have been buying it, please, I'm not criticising you. I'm criticising the people that are capitalising on this. Because if, let's face it, if we find an easier way to do something, the brain always takes the easy option. Why would I want to work out? Why would I put myself through all that? Why would I want to diet and restrict myself when I can take this injection and it helps me to, lose the weight quick? Totally get it. But for myself, with my background and my knowledge, I know that isn't right. Another thing as well, when you stop taking that, the weight's going to go back on like any other fad diet. But they're so expensive. I just worry what's going to happen to all these people that have been taking it and not taking it correctly. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people taking it correctly. But I just feel it does eat away at your lean tissue and your muscle. So it can make you look withdrawn, and it can make your bones defined as well, if not doing it properly. So I think a few months down the line we're going to be seeing some side effects to this. I know there's some people that's been ill from it, but people react to different things in different ways. So we can't 100% say it's dangerous for everyone in that way yet. There's not enough data. It just makes me angry. I have to lose some weight and I'm on my weight loss journey now. But I want to go through the journey. I want to go through every step. I've got my visualisation. I've got my plan. I've got my goals. I know I want to lose £2 a week because that's a healthy weight to lose every week. And it's sustainable. Did you know 3,500 calories actually equals £1 in weight? So if you think about that over a week and you want to lose £1 a week, you have to cut down that amount of calories that week to lose that pound. So obviously that's 7,000 deficit a week. And you know what, it's not hard, it's a little every day. 500 calories, 700 calories. But some people find it hard work. But it is hard work, and you do need that motivation every day, and you do need that visualisation, and you do need the reason why. Why am I doing this? You need to keep that in your mind and keep your drive going and enjoy the journey. Do something you enjoy. It's not all about running a marathon or going in the gym and being sweaty. I mean, yeah, that does help, higher intensity. But it's just starting it, creating that habit, just getting out there, doing something. Not all of us can do vigorous exercise, but we can all do some kind of exercise. I do go into more detail of exercise for weight loss and visualisation and setting goals for healthy weight loss, motivation, how to keep going. I will be going through a series on that on my Patreon very soon. So if that's something that you might be interested in, head over to my Patreon where I do different video series on different things. At the moment I've got the Wheel of Life series running. Then I will have Healthy Habits to Feeling Amazing, and I will be sticking the weight loss series in shortly after that. If you think you might be interested, head over and take a look. So what's your thoughts on all this then? Are you in the middle of trying to lose weight and you're struggling with different kind of diets? Are you trying to manage your energy balance and it's not working out for you? Please let me know. If you're doing everything that you think is right, but just something's not working. So let me know in the comments if you're going through this at the moment, if you are going through a weight loss journey, and if you're struggling, what are your struggles? Are you doing everything that you think you should be doing? The way I'm talking about it, energy balance, but something's just not working for you. If you have been trying loads of different fad diets, yo-yoing, and you're just really stuck, let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to know how people are getting on, and also how you feel about the weight loss injections. Are you taking them? Is it working for you? Do you have any side effects? I'd be interested to know that too. I may have been worrying over nothing. 6 months down the line, everything might be fine and people feel great and carry on taking it and happy spending the money. If you've had any side effects or you know of anybody that has, please let me know. I'd be interested to know that too. I'm going to leave this one here. There's so much I could talk about this forever, from things like convenience foods in shops, nutrition. I could go into it forever, but like I said, that's on my Patreon. But thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.